So, how did we manage London and back in one day and two shows fitted in the middle? Here we go. So, we went from Doncaster to London. The passenger assist all worked out really fine. We ended up sitting in first class as all the other wheelchair spaces were booked. So, we tackled the tube from King's Cross to Wembley Park, which was fine. You can ask for a portable ramp if you want by pressing a help button at your starting point and letting them know your destination. But my friend was able to lift the front casters up over the gap and we were away. We arrived at the Starlight Express Theatre. You can't miss it because there's plenty of amazing signage around. And inside was a complete glitter ball fantasy. We were able to meet the assistance team who made themselves known to us, and we had time to hit the merchandise stand and have a special Starlight Express cocktail. The seat we had was at a pretty great point in the auditorium. However, I felt quite low down. I had a child sitting in front of me, so it was fine, but I might have struggled if there was an adult in front. So if you are going with a wheelchair, it's something to discuss with the access team prior to making your booking. The show itself had everything on the kitchen sink thrown at it. I don't want to give too much away, too many spoilers, but the lighting and costumes both were the making of the show, really, as well as the purpose-built auditorium with a complete racetrack all the way around it. There's lots of new people in the cast, many making their debut, and some brought over from the German theatre cast of Starlight Express. After the show, while we were just trying to process what we'd just seen, we grabbed the tube from Wembley Park to Bond Street and just got a bite to eat before moving on to the Palladium for Hello Dolly. At the Palladium, we'd opted to transfer to a seat, so my friend took my wheelchair back to the allotted storage point. My only tiny issue with this that it wasn't locked away, it was left in a public area. Fortunately, nothing went amiss. It was kind of worth it. What a treat to be on row B with a really large orchestra and Imelda Staunton right in front of us. We could hear voices in real life from where we were sat, not just through the mic, so that was amazing. If you don't want to transfer into seats, there are obviously wheelchair spaces available as well. Despite a short stop during the show for a technical hitch, we were still able to get a large Uber back to King's Cross. The driver was super helpful with the wheelchair, and we made it back in time for the last train back to Doncaster, my head finally hitting the pillow around 2:30 in the morning. I will admit around 1 a.m. I was questioning my choices on the train back, but was it worth it? Absolutely yes.